Thank you. Overcoming borders, it has been said, is at the heart of the European idea. Borders that used to be once the cause of war could be crossed easily in the past. And I believe it is really at the borders where European citizens can see and experience the true value of the European idea and what Europe really means. But the fences and the borders that have been erected in the past month destroy pretty much all of that. They divide people. It is harmful to the economy and it destroys the fundament of Europe. Just look at the Brenner, look at Malmö, Copenhagen, look at the French-German border, look how all these border regions have integrated and how we're trying to do that much more to the east. And all of that is being disrupted, if not completely destroyed. That's why I believe, and that's why we believe, that this closing of borders has to end immediately and not just in a couple of months at the end of the year, whenever. Closing borders does not stop people from coming. It only makes their journey more distressful and increases the death toll. Fences are not a solution for anything, neither at the internal borders nor at the external borders. And this Schengen debate really is a debate about the future of the European Union, about where we will stand tomorrow. But this future starts today. Whatever we do wrong right now cannot be mended tomorrow. This is why we need to get down with the fences, to overcome the borders once again, because this is what Europe is for. Let us not destroy this fundament, this stuff, what Europe is really built on. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. In the wake of the terrorist attacks in Paris and Brussels, it was understandable that national governments would reinstate border controls to increase security and try to monitor who is coming in and out of a country. An alleged plot was uncovered yesterday by Italian police, revealing the ISIS-linked group were using migrant routes and open borders to plan terror attacks in Britain, Italy, France or Belgium. Just like this latest plot, the perpetrators of the Paris and Brussels murders cross internal EU borders unchecked, including between France, Belgium and Hungary. Some of them had even been to Syria and returned. In calling for borders to once again become a terrorist dream, the EU is showing it puts its die-hard dogma of a European superstate above the safety of the European people, who it's supposed to represent, and who pay for it. In the case of Britain, to the tune of £8 billion a year net. And die is a pertinent word, for the EU has blood on its hands. Schengen is not only the free movement of people, it's also the free movement of terrorists and Kalashnikovs. I question the principles of all those urging the UK to vote to remain in the EU. I also question the principles of those senior British military personnel who, like me, swore an oath of allegiance to Her Majesty the Queen, but who have been telling voters we are safer in the EU. It is my sincere belief that the British people are safer outside of this leaking terrorist haven of a political union.